Have you ever wondered why some connections last a lifetime, while others fizzle out fast? What's the secret to keeping that spark alive, beyond just looks? Today, I'm revealing the surprising keys to lasting attraction and deep connection that no one talks about. Stick around, because these insights could transform your relationships forever. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell, so you never miss a life-changing tip. Number 1. Embrace authenticity without fear. Authenticity is the foundation upon which lasting attraction and profound connection are built. In a world that often encourages us to wear masks or conform to social expectations, being authentic means showing up as your true self, unfiltered and unapologetic. This honesty invites others to do the same, creating a safe space where genuine relationships can flourish. When you are authentic, you communicate to others that you are confident in who you are, including your strengths, flaws, quirks, and passions. This vulnerability fosters trust and makes others feel comfortable revealing their own true selves. Without this openness, relationships risk becoming superficial or transactional, lacking the emotional depth necessary for lasting bonds. Many people struggle with authenticity because of fear of rejection, judgment, or vulnerability. It's tempting to hide parts of yourself to fit in or be liked. However, this often backfires, as people can sense when someone is not genuine. Pretending to be someone you're not might attract attention temporarily, but it rarely leads to meaningful, enduring attraction. True authenticity requires self-awareness. It means understanding your values, desires, and boundaries clearly so you can express them honestly. This clarity prevents misunderstandings and resentment, which can otherwise slowly erode relationships. When both people embrace their authentic selves, they create a connection based on mutual respect and acceptance rather than illusions. Moreover, authenticity encourages emotional safety. When you are real with someone, it signals that it's safe for them to be real too. This mutual authenticity deepens emotional intimacy and allows attraction to evolve into a profound connection that can withstand challenges and changes over time. Authenticity is not about being perfect or sharing every detail indiscriminately. It's about being honest enough to let people see the real you, including your vulnerabilities and imperfections. This raw honesty is magnetic because it feels rare and refreshing in a world filled with facades. In short, embracing authenticity without fear is the first crucial step toward lasting attraction and deep connection. It breaks down barriers and opens the door to trust, emotional safety, and genuine intimacy. When you choose to be your true self, you invite others to do the same, and that's when magic happens. Number 2. Practice deep emotional vulnerability. Emotional vulnerability is often mistaken for weakness, but it is actually one of the strongest pillars supporting lasting attraction and profound connection. Vulnerability means allowing yourself to be open and honest about your feelings, fears, hopes, and insecurities without putting up emotional walls. When you practice this kind of openness, you invite someone else into your inner world in a way that builds trust and deep emotional intimacy. Many people avoid vulnerability because it feels risky. We worry about being judged, misunderstood, or rejected if we reveal too much. However, hiding your true feelings creates distance rather than closeness. Attraction based solely on superficial qualities rarely endures. It's the emotional transparency that keeps people bonded during both good times and challenges. When you share your fears, struggles, and dreams honestly, you demonstrate courage and authenticity. This kind of openness signals to the other person that you trust them enough to be your real self. In turn, they are more likely to lower their defenses and share their own vulnerabilities. This mutual exchange creates a powerful emotional connection that strengthens attraction beyond physical or surface-level chemistry. Emotional vulnerability also fosters empathy and understanding. When both people feel safe to express their true feelings, misunderstandings decrease, and compassion grows. You begin to see each other not just as romantic partners or friends, but as complex human beings with unique experiences and emotions. This depth creates a richer, more meaningful connection that lasts. Importantly, vulnerability isn't about oversharing or dumping every feeling all at once. It's about sharing thoughtfully and respectfully, in ways that invite connection rather than overwhelm. It involves listening actively when the other person shares, offering validation rather than judgment, and creating an emotional safe space. Developing this kind of vulnerability takes practice and patience. Start by sharing small, honest feelings and gradually open up more as trust builds. Notice how this honesty changes the dynamic of your interactions, making them warmer, more genuine, and more fulfilling. In relationships where vulnerability is embraced, attraction becomes intertwined with emotional safety and support. This creates a foundation that can weather challenges, grow over time, and transform into a profound connection that is much deeper than fleeting attraction. In short, practicing deep emotional vulnerability is essential to move beyond surface-level attraction and build bonds that last. It's the bridge that connects hearts, fosters understanding, and creates lasting intimacy. Number 3. Cultivate consistent, honest communication. Consistent, honest communication is the lifeblood of lasting attraction and profound connection. While attraction often starts with chemistry or shared interests, it's open and sincere communication that keeps the bond strong and growing over time. Without it, misunderstandings, assumptions, and resentment can slowly creep in and weaken even the strongest initial attraction. Honest communication means sharing your thoughts, feelings, and needs openly while also being willing to listen actively and empathetically. It's about creating a safe space where both people feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of judgment or dismissal. This transparency builds trust, which is critical for deeper emotional intimacy and lasting connection. Consistency in communication is just as important as honesty. Occasional, superficial chats are not enough to nurture a profound connection. Regularly checking in, sharing experiences, discussing feelings, and resolving conflicts together maintain a steady flow of connection. This ongoing dialogue reassures both parties that they matter and are valued. Many relationships falter because communication becomes irregular or evasive. People may avoid difficult conversations or hold back important feelings to avoid conflict. While this may seem like an easy path short term, it usually leads to frustration and emotional distance long term. Being honest, even about uncomfortable topics, creates clarity and prevents misunderstandings. Effective communication also involves nonverbal cues like tone of voice, eye contact, and body language. These subtle signals often reveal more than words and help convey sincerity and presence. Paying attention to these cues strengthens connection by showing genuine engagement. Active listening is a crucial part of honest communication. It means fully focusing on the other person, validating their feelings, and responding thoughtfully rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. This level of attentiveness fosters empathy and deepens understanding, which are essential for lasting attraction. Cultivating consistent, honest communication requires intentional effort and practice. It's not just about talking but also about being emotionally available and vulnerable. When both people commit to this ongoing exchange, their relationship becomes resilient and capable of growing through life's ups and downs. In summary, honest and consistent communication transforms attraction from a fleeting spark into a lasting, profound connection. It builds trust, resolves conflicts, nurtures empathy, and creates a foundation for enduring intimacy. Number 4. Align shared values deeply. Lasting attraction and profound connection flourish most naturally when the people involved share core values. Values are the deeply held beliefs and principles that guide how we live, make decisions, and relate to others. When two people align on these fundamental ideas, their bond becomes stronger, more meaningful, and more resilient over time. Attraction based solely on surface-level traits, appearance, hobbies, or fleeting chemistry can be exciting but often fades if core values don't match. For example, if one person prioritizes family and stability while the other craves independence and spontaneity, tension is likely to arise despite initial attraction. Aligning shared values creates harmony and helps partners understand each other's perspectives, reducing conflicts and misunderstandings. Shared values provide a foundation for important decisions and life goals. Couples or friends who agree on what matters most, such as honesty, loyalty, kindness, or ambition, can support each other in meaningful ways. This alignment fosters mutual respect and a sense of partnership, where both feel their priorities are honored. Discussing values openly early in a relationship or friendship helps reveal compatibility beyond surface attraction. It allows both people to evaluate whether their paths align, avoiding frustration or disappointment down the road. This doesn't mean values must be identical, but that differences can be respected and negotiated when there is a shared framework of core beliefs. Moreover, shared values act as an anchor during challenges. Life inevitably brings obstacles, disagreements, and stress, but couples or friends with aligned values can navigate these moments more smoothly. When both people believe in the same guiding principles, they can find common ground even when emotions run high. Values also shape how people express love, support, and commitment. For example, if generosity is a shared value, partners may naturally prioritize acts of kindness and giving to each other. If growth and learning are important, they may encourage each other's personal development. This synergy creates a deeper emotional connection and sustained attraction. In summary, aligning shared values deeply is a vital key to turning attraction into a lasting, profound connection. It provides clarity, harmony, and strength that help relationships grow and thrive beyond initial chemistry. Number 5. Foster presence and attention. In an age of constant distractions and fast-paced living, fostering true presence and active attention is one of the most powerful ways to build lasting attraction and profound connection. Presence means fully being in the moment with another person, engaged, attentive, and emotionally available. It's about giving someone your undivided focus, making them feel truly seen and valued. When you practice presence, you communicate that the person before you matters deeply. This kind of attentive engagement builds trust and emotional safety, two essentials for profound connection. People naturally feel drawn to those who listen without judgment, respond with empathy, and share authentic moments of connection. Unfortunately, distractions like smartphones, busy schedules, and wandering minds often get in the way. Multitasking during conversations or being mentally elsewhere sends subtle signals of disinterest or disrespect, which can erode attraction over time. On the other hand, presence signals respect and care, which nurtures intimacy and keeps attraction vibrant. Active attention also means tuning into both verbal and nonverbal cues, the tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language, that reveal deeper emotions and thoughts. When you notice and respond to these subtle signals, you demonstrate emotional intelligence and deepen understanding. This heightened awareness allows you to respond more thoughtfully and compassionately. Presence is more than just being physically near someone. It's about emotional availability. It requires putting aside distractions and internal worries to focus fully on the shared experience. Practicing mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or consciously setting intentions before engaging can help cultivate this presence. Quality presence transforms everyday interactions into moments of genuine connection. Whether you're sharing a conversation, enjoying a meal, or simply sitting quietly together, being truly present makes people feel valued and understood. This emotional richness fuels attraction and builds a bond that lasts. In relationships, partners who consistently foster presence and active attention create a safe harbor of emotional connection. This presence invites openness and vulnerability, making the relationship more resilient and fulfilling. Over time, This shared attentiveness builds a profound connection that withstands life's ups and downs. In summary, fostering presence and active attention is a simple yet transformative key to lasting attraction. It shows respect, nurtures intimacy, and creates a deep emotional bond that keeps relationships alive and thriving. Conclusion. Thanks so much for watching. Now you know the essential keys to lasting attraction and deep connection: authenticity, vulnerability, honest communication, shared values, and true presence. Remember, building meaningful relationships takes time and intention, but these lessons can transform how you connect with others. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss future insights that can change your life. Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, stay genuine and keep connecting deeply.